Okay, so this time around we're doing some damage tests with the new moves in the game. Now, before I get into the actual testing, just know that on both Rain and Usugi, who are the Blaster and Striker I'm using respectively in this vid, they both have 200 in Blast and 200 in Strike respectively, and they've also got +5 on a QQ Bang for Blast and Strike respectively. And they're both level 160. So at their base level, they're going to be hitting as hard as they possibly can. Rain here is also slim, and Usugi is also buff. So they're getting that much more out of their blasts and striking, respectively. With that out of the way, let's get into the new moves. And you could say part of the reason I'm making this vid is because I recently came across some guy's vid, and the guy goes by the name of Man Zeno. Made a vid not too long ago titled Every DLC 18 skill on a level 160 build is insane on Xenoverse 2. And I really don't think the moves are that great. I would say that the best moves that came out of this pack came from Goku Many. First things first, let's go over Gao Destruction's plaything. So I have no boots at all in the Red Super Soul, nor am I in Potential Unleashed. So just tapping it, dealing 3162. Meanwhile, you hold it, still the same damage, but you can use it as kind of a setup similar to Ilrain. I still think Ilrain is going to be better. Okay, I was just seeing if you could throw out 2. No, you can only throw out 1 or 3, it would seem. But anyway, why would I use this move when I can do this instead? Furthermore, why would I use this move when I can have a shield around me via Darkness Twin Star? Anyway, let's go over the new ults. Still, at base, full power destruction is dealing 15,726. Considering that's a 5-bar ultimate, I don't think that's really good. Next, we're gonna do Gao Destruction's Might. I forgot, was that 4? Yeah, it is 4. Alright, so now for the hell of it, I'm gonna build up entirely and show off the differences. Well, hey, hold on, let me actually just go into base first. Gao Destruction's plaything. 3636 now instead. Full power destruction. 18084. And then Gao Destruction's Might. 15580. Now let me get out of that. And I can start grabbing. Alright, just a few more. Damn it. There we go. And I'll do this for Usugi as well. Alright, so we're good now. All the way built up. Let's see how much full power destruction deals. And just in case, I'm gonna put infinite HP on. Alright, so full power destruction. 23,586, not bad. Alright, so I can actually turn that off. That wouldn't have been killed. Now Gao Destruction's Might. $23.27. Okay, so now it's going to PU. Full power destruction. 25,950. And finally got Destruction's Might. Damn it, he died. Hold on. Let me do that first. Just so we can get that as soon as he gets back up. Okay. Alright, got Destruction's Might one more time. 2125. So remember those numbers from earlier. Now I'm gonna go on my usual Prominence Flash set. Oopsie. Let me do this real quick. I gotta grab again. Recovery. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, that's it. We're good. We're good. You know, to be fair, let's actually start with base damage. Sorry about that. So, let me do this now. So, subtract 1730 from that. Let me actually put the recovery back on. There we go. Okay. So, one Vanishing Ball. 6514. Bending. 6126. Now it's time to grab. Oh wait, hold on, hold on. So comparing this to the numbers from earlier, $18,845. Why in God's name would I use either of the new Blast Ultimates that cost 4 or even 5 key bars for less damage? Makes no sense. Anyway, Super Vanishing Ball, test that one. I think even this is more powerful. Okay, about the same level, but still. Only 3 key bars and doing that much? Not really worth using either of the new Blast Ultis. Now let's stack this up. So the other reason for me doing this vid, other than demonstrating how the new skills really aren't all they're cracked up to be, this is also just to demonstrate how much more powerful your character can get when they're at their highest possible damage values while using PU. Using these moves specifically anyway. Ultimately, use whatever you prefer. There's no right or wrong answer. This is just personally what I recommend. I'm also a guy who focuses primarily on PvE though, so take this as you will. So, not in PU. 9780. I'll put the recovery back on too. I keep doing that. There we go. One bending. That's annoying. I gotta back up a bit. 9189. Don't go into PU. 10,758. One bending deals. 10,108. Let me make sure I have this fully stacked still. You're gonna love this. Over 3 bars of health for one fully charged Prominence Flash. So that, to me, gives even more reason to not use either of the new Blast Ultimates. Just stick with Prominence Flash like always. It's been great ever since it came out. Now, going back to Suri, you know what, I'm sorry, I did forget to show off the, Vanishing Ball, actually, so let me do that. The Super Vanishing Ball. I already showed that in base, I'll just grab 10 times again real fast. Would not blame me if you decide to pass forward at this point. Alright, so recovery off. No, put that on, put that on. Actually, no. There. Four. 5. 6. 7. Whoopsie. Whoops again. 8. 9. And 10. Alright, so without PU... $21,340. Now with PU... And for the hell of it, if you want to see big damage with fully stacked Rad Soul and PU, it's a very explosive wave. Not terrible, but, it's an evasive, what do you expect? Then moving on to the new strike moves with Usugi. So, first off, we're gonna start with Dragon Spark. Actually, no, Soaring Rush. And you can follow up after that. You can use Dragon Spark right after that, another super, or even go into, like, punching. I do want to see if I can time this one, though. Oopsie. So, this one, unfortunately, you have to time. It does slightly more damage. It's really annoying to land. Almost. Hang on. Surprised that didn't land. Man, this is really picky. That should have definitely been it. You know, let me just use it by itself. Like, that has no problem landing. Any move that's gimmicky like this that requires some sort of crazy timing, I usually stay away from. Of course. I'm never gonna land this. I've seen people land it. There, finally. Ridiculous. Alright, next one, dude's got Destruction's Poise. So this move, you can use it right away. Do a knockback. Now, there's a better move that won't do as much damage. But it'll do everything you want it to. It will even knock him back like so. Comes out relatively quick as well. I would say it comes out a bit quicker than this. Alright, next we'll test out, well, hold on. There, now if you hold it all the way, it'll consume 3 key bars. Huge waste in my opinion. For that reason, I'm not really a big fan of the move. But anyway, going into the new Burst Blitz. And you know what's funny? A fully charged Apocalyptic Burst will do the exact same damage. Alright, next I'll go ahead and grab stack here. So let's restart. Turn off recovery. Alright, 2. And 4. Dang it. 5. 6. 7. 8. Oops. Okay. 9. And 10. Alright, let's get the annoying super out of the way. Get away from the wall. Thank you. I'm not even gonna bother going into, base for the, Dragon Spark. It's such an annoying move to land. So I'm just gonna use PU now. Just keep in mind that PU is a 15% damage boost. Shouldn't be too hard to calculate from there. The timing on this is ridiculous. Finally! So it's doing 8,985. Next, Soaring Rush. Alright, so 5990, I think. Let me just double check that. Yeah, 5990. And then finally, Apocalyptic Burst and Burst Blitz. $21,565. So Burst Blitz is going to be dealing the same amount. And in case I wasn't clear on this, or it wasn't made obvious enough by the battle stances, they're both Saiyans. Now I'm gonna go on my regular preset. Alright, so, first things first, Savory Slicer. Look at how fast that comes out, and notice how it even puts me behind my opponent. Why am I going to use the God Destruction's Poise over this? And again, yes, the damage isn't as much. But this is a hell of a lot more useful. It comes out much quicker. It even sends you really far, like, instantly. Like, watch. So, no thank you to God Destruction's Poise. Plus the fact that you have to hold it to get the max damage out of it, and that's a huge waste of ki. But yeah, anyway. Either pale in comparison to this. So let me actually just break her. Now, why would I rely on either for damage when I can just do this? No point. And second, the, other Blitz move, the Super for Goku Mini. Why would I use that when instead I can use Soaring Fist? Doesn't require timing, and it gives your striker a very nice ranged option that they lack. As most strikers do. And most striking moves for that matter. And besides that, I would still argue that this is probably the best ultimate in the game for strike characters. Death Meteor. So that's all at base. You know what? Let me double check something. Okay, so Death Meteor actually isn't as good as Apocalyptic Burst, but still really good. Gives Strikers another range option. Anyway, let me reset here. Let's see, off. There. Alright, we'll do one more. Okay, now we're good. Alright, so let's see how much one Kamehameha boost at base does now. 10,348, that's not bad. One Soaring Fist. 6533. And finally, Savory Slicer. 5223. Now we'll do Death Meteor. We've already seen Burst Blood, so I'm gonna skip that. Really good damage there, 18,130 plus. Now let's go into Perpetual Unleashed. And again, I reiterate, why would I want to use God Destruction as a poise? Or rely on Savory Slicer even for damage, or Strength Fist for that matter, when Kamehameha Boost, at least in PvE, is your go-to best option. Let me show you how much one is dealing. 11,382. Get away from the wall. You know, screw it. Alright, so let me just break her real quick. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I think the damage more than speaks for itself here. So, I really don't like basically all the moves that came with this DLC. The Blast Ultimates require way too much ki to use for the damage that they deal when you can just stick with Prominence Flash. The Goku Mini Supers, while okay, I would say the setup one is better than the other one, the one that requires timing. And then you got Gala Destruction's Poise, which is okay. I mean, even if you don't charge it all, it does deal more damage than Savory Slicer, so really that's up to personal preference. Personally, I'm gonna stick with Savory Slicer. I just like how quick it comes out. So we can see right there that it's instantaneous. Just for comparison's sake, I'll go ahead and try out Poise one last time. And like I said earlier, don't listen to me or even listen to Madman said or anyone for that matter when they're saying users should use that. Use whatever you prefer, really. So yeah, there's a bit of a delay on the hitbox there, and I'm not really a fan of that. Because that's very much going to leave you open if you need to get off of me. So for that reason, I'm still going to stick to Savory Slicer. But anyway, that's pretty much going to do it for the vid. And really quick, just to go over my stats in case anybody's wondering how I got 13 key bars. And, what's it called? How I got, 9 stamina bars with 0 stamina investment. The QQ Bang. But I'm gonna go over the attributes. So I got 128 in HP, 184 in key, 200 in Ki Blast Supers on all my blasters. Pretty much the same exact thing for my strikers. And my base QQ Bang for my blasters is 5 in health, 5 in key, 5 in stamina, 4 in basic, 0 in strike, 5 in blast supers. Swap the blast super stat for the strikes instead on my strike characters. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna do it for the vid. Hope you all enjoyed and learned a thing or two about the new moves in the game. Not really that great, but not terrible, at least in terms of Goku Minis moves. So if you're gonna use any of the new moves, use those. Anyways, I'm gonna go get some shiny here for Thanksgiving. Have a happy Thanksgiving, everyone else, and peace out.